Brandon from Blerk. I'm the founder and CEO of Tether Limited, which is a connected environments IoT business that enables healthy and energy efficient living, learning and working environments. There's three parts to Tether. There's modeling, measurement and analysis. When it comes to connected environments, or when it comes to IoT in general, a lot of people think about the device itself. What Tether has done differently is not think about the device, but think about the outcome that device derives. So the value that that device can bring to a potential customer or to someone who is interacting with that data with that device. Imagine moving in to a home that was pre-smart and that home had its own personality. And when you moved in, you logged into the home and immediately knew how it felt. And you understood how well it ran, and you understood how much it cost, and you understood whether it was being healthy or not healthy and how to operate it effectively. Not because you've programmed it to tell you, but because it's telling you how it feels and how it's responding to you. So in that same way, this is what Tether wants to do, is enable a home to have its own personality, where it can communicate to you how you're treating it and how it can respond to your behavior. In order to do that, the system needs to understand all the context of that building, what it's made out of, the walls, the attributes of it, everything about that home the system should understand. It then needs to have sensors to be able to continuously monitor what's going on and then feed back into that system. And then it needs to have the ability to communicate with you and tell you how it's feeling in a way that's meaningful to you. From Tether's perspective, because we are about enabling healthy and energy efficient buildings, the context around that building makes the data meaningful. So when you have the model, the context, and you have the measurement data, the insights that you can derive can be split into a number of different things depending on the target market, and value can be created out of that depending on how you package it. So if I take the same data, the same context, and I go to a construction person and I say, I'm going to use this data so that you can improve the way you build homes, and then you can market that in a particular way, and then you can prove that the way you've built homes are actually better. And you can show it with data. That means that your organization has a better opportunity to win more business because they can prove that they can build better homes. Similarly, from a management perspective, I now can take that data, I can utilize it to make sure that it's operationally efficient. If you have bad environmental quality because systems aren't running properly, I can use that information to make informed decisions to increase the operational efficiency and the healthiness of that building. I can also use the success of those interventions as a KPI to drive more business. And then from an occupant's perspective, if I have instantaneous insights into how this building is performing, whether it's a home, for example, I know how my home affects my health, my pocket, my planet. I can use that information to feel better about myself, my family, how I'm spending my money from an electricity point of view, whether my home is healthy or whether it's making my family sick. The same information, the same context, the same measurement data split into three different ways can be sold in three different ways and can drive value in three different ways. The vision is clear. We know what we want to achieve. It's about, hyperscaling our product, and that's just going to require more people building the product. Engineers are the lifeblood of our business, so whether it's software engineering, hardware engineering, systems engineering, building science, because ultimately those are the individuals that create the magic that is Tether. I'd hate to be one-dimensional business. I think every single person in our organization is completely unique. Our building scientists are very specific about their stuff. They know nothing about software development or hardware engineering, in the same way that hardware engineers and software engineers are always, at loggerheads about things and how things work. Good, healthy debate and good, healthy conflicting relationships are awesome because it challenges the status quo and it constantly gets you to think outside the box. This is not easy stuff we're doing. The code that we write, the software and the hardware stuff is quite challenging in the space of time that we've done them in. Connected environments will be everything eventually. In the same way that the internet has changed the world for humans, so the Internet of Things will change the way that we interact with physical objects, because it connects physical objects in the same way that the internet connected us.